Hi everyone, I'm Tobias, and we're back with another session of Pay to Play. When I last left off, we finished the Fremenic Isles quest and also explored Nitsnot and also Yatsizo. I think is the name of those two. Hard to pronounce, you know. All right, so for this session, let's explore Port Potassium and do some quests to kind of get those under my belt here. So let's put some of that there. I definitely will need a ghostly gamblet, no doubt, and also I think a couple of Feckin' String Castle Teleport tablets as well. Always a good idea to also have a way to travel to the GE to buy stuff before quests, yeah. And if I remember correctly, I need some Ecto tokens. I have so many of these, like just stashed up here, you know. Just these lovely Ecto tokens. I guess I'll put it like this. I'm very OCD about my stuff here, you know. To keep things kosher, I guess. Keep things in order. I have no idea what kosher means. I just use it to no effect. Anyway, and yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like, yeah, I don't really need anything else here. I guess I can wear this. This is the helmet we have for our last quest. So there it is. Yeah, see, I can definitely bring another item as well in case I die or something. Let's bring a cape. You know, a cape is nice to have. Like a cape is like a sign of an adventure is a cape. You know. Uh-huh. That's okay. No, that's fine. All right, so goes Ahoy if I remember correctly. I have to talk to her home in Port Potassium, so that's why we have these Frankenstein Castle Tower tablets. They are probably the closest teleportation you can have aside from fairy rings. The thing with this fairy ring is that it's inside the haunted woods, which has a bunch of like dangerous enemies. Not the best way to go. And so aside from that, you have no real convenient location to teleport into. Anyway, I have way more active tokens than I need for this lifetime. So let's go and do this here. I hope anyway. I may be wrong. I don't remember exactly how much I need. Torture your soul. Let me untorture you by putting you into your place here. All right, so the poor soul cannot understand why it hasn't passed into the next life. Your soul will forfeit something, etc. Huh. Well, it seems to be dead now, so I guess I helped it transcend to the next life here. This is a bunch of torture souls, and this is for a different quest entirely. That's probably for something else as well. Torture souls here. I really dig the design here. It's kind of nice and thematic, you know. Blends into the rest of Mauritania pretty well. Alright, the ghost guards here. Okay, what is this? Ectototem thing. A ghostly barrier. So I guess the first thing I'll do is just explore the city itself. Because I can do that right now. I do not need to finish the quest to actually do that. I don't think so anyway. All visitors must pay 2 active tokens. I'm not paying that, man. Sorry, it's town policy. Change your policy then. Alright, so here we are. And now we're inside. Ghost Villager, okay. Spooky. We do not talk to warm bloods. Ooh. That's racist. I think that's pretty racist. Doesn't look too good. Not too healthy. Gravatis. Alright. Will you join me and protest the evil to ban Necrophilus and his disciples? I don't think so. I don't think I should get involved. Ah, the youth of today is so pathetic to politics. Uh-huh. Best to not step into an area you don't really know much about, unless you're asking to get hurt pretty much. So that area. Let's walk around this area. So this is a pretty small area, nothing too crazy. That's the quest there. That's where I have to talk to the person to Eronia to actually start the quest. So let's leave it there. and let's move around here. Let's not go into the docks yet. You know, let's wait around a little bit more. A ghost sailor. It's pretty cool looking. All right, we don't talk to Warmbloods, okay? Alright, who is this? A master bowman, Robin Hood. It's nice to see another human face here. Leave me alone, peasant. I'm relaxing. It's nice to see you. Do you know who I am? I mean, it's nice to see you. Sorry, I have no privilege to be in your presence, huh? I am Robin, Master Bowman, very famous, you know. Of course, Robin. Yes. Have you heard of me? No. Would you do me a favor and skedaddle? I appear to have I appear to have run out of bed linens. Can you go to the innkeeper and ask for a new set for me? Uh, Anything for a famous person like yourself? That sounds really good. Thank you. Anything else I can do for this dude? Okay. Claim slime. Sorry, my orders are that. My orders are that. Okay, so that's only for those who have finished the diary task. Ghost innkeeper. Bill Teach. Is that pirate? Mumble. Hello. What right have you to be so happy? Why are you so happy, landlubber? A nice day, man. Ah, yeah, it is. Well, you forgive an old sailor, bad temper. I'm in dire need. Um, I don't know, lad. I need a pirate. I need a pirate to help me with my problem, but none will sail with me. Oh, this is for a different quest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's for a different quest. Let's leave it alone for now. Bar. For leaning against bar pumps. There's a trap door here. Actually, I could do with a drink. Okay. Generally putting things in. Let's talk to the ghost keeper before I go down there. Alright. Hello. Can I buy some beer? Sorry, but our pumps dried up over a century ago. We of this village do not have much of a thirst anyway. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of a bar. Can I hear some gossips? I suppose so. As long as you keep them to yourself. You see, Phasmatys out there in the marketplace has been trying to gather votes to speak out against Necropolis. If you want to help him, talk to Veronica, the lady over there. Okay. What happened to the folks of this town? It's a long story, my friend, but you look like you have the time. Do you want to? Do you know what? Do you know why ghosts exist? A ghost is a soul left in limbo, unable to pass over to the next world. They may have something left to do, or I guess they were tortured and so on. So they died. They died in a state of confusion. Yes, that is normally the case. But here in Port Potassium, we of this town were once actually, um, we chose to become ghosts. Why? It's a long story. Many years ago, this was a thriving port, sales port, a trading center for the lands of the East. We became rich on the profits made from the traders that came across the Eastern Sea. We were happy until Lord Draken noticed us. He sent his vampires and demanded a blood test that we had to give. We had no choice but to agree to his demand. As the years went by, our numbers dwindled and many spoke of abandoning the town for safer places. Then Necrovarus came to us. He came from the eastern lands, but of more than that, little is known. Okay, so a kind of shadowy figure. Some say he was once a mage, some say a priest, either or. He was in possession of knowledge totally unknown to even the most learned among us. Necropolis told us that he had been brought by a visitor, by a vision, that he had saw that he had of underground source of power. He inspired us to draw over to the power beneath the town, promising us the power to repel the vampires. Deep underneath Phantasm, this port, we found a pool of green slime that necropolis called ectoplasm. He showed us how to build the ectofungus, the temple right there, and which turns ectoplasm into a power he promised us. Indeed, this power did repel the vampires. They did not enter this area ever again. However, we had no idea that this ectopower was another evil. Little by little, we began to lose our desire for food and water, and our desire for the ecto power grew even more until it dominated our thoughts entirely. Our bodies shriveled one by one, and we died. The ecto fungus and the power it emanates keeps us here as ghosts, like myself. Let's see here. Um, We will be able to pass into the next world, but Necrovarius used his power to create a second barrier, preventing us, so now we're stuck here. We must remain here for all eternity, even until the end of the world. Wow, that's really sad, dude. Dang. No escape, literally no escape, huh? Do you have any job I can do? Yes, I do. We have a very famous master bowman called Robin. Can you please give him some clean bed linen? Be careful, thank you. Bed sheet here, huh? It's a bed sheet, okay. Well, here you go, Robin. Enjoy your the new sheets here. Alright. Well, it's about time. Run along now. I need some Robin time to myself. Yeah, so the ectoplasm turned them into ghosts, which prevented the vampires from drinking their blood. However, they are now ghosts and stuck in this area because Necrovarius doesn't want to release them to the next world. So they're trapped. Stuck as ghosts. Metavarius, who the heck is? A former life brewer, okay. What does he want though? What can he want? Now that he's a ghost. Alright, so there's a computer tap, barrel thing, okay. I wonder if you can help me with this whole brewery thing. Oh, this is another place to brew beer, aside from Telegram area. So it's another place you can check out to brew beer here. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the purpose of that. Alright, so that's that. A leafy shrub. Alright, so let me kind of go around here. The Pharaoh Vampire. Alright, this is Jorlock here. Not happy goes. I have delivered the scroll. You can rest in peace now. Thanks. I've been waiting for ages. This is a different quest continuation. Don't remember on top of my head though. Anyway, the Ghost Keeper here. All right. Beware the ghostly wares. That's a pun. What are you selling, buddy? Lots of hammers and crates here. All right. Okay, so that's that. It's not bad, huh? Ghost Villager. Welcome. Worship the ectofungus here, and then that'll be the way to go. Hollow trees, huh? It's hollow. Yew trees here as well. It's not a bad place, I guess, to farm yew trees, because there's a bank right there, so that's nice to have access to. Sarah, she's a bit dead. What do you want, mortal? Can you offer me something? Not much. I'm dead. Fair enough. All right. I guess so. Okay. Hmm. Apparently there's just a rooftop. Oh, look at that! A ghostly person. Um, almost escaped me, huh? What do you want, mortal? Worship the active fungus all you want, but don't bother us. Okay. Alright, stop. Oh, it's also a furnace here too. You can like smelt things together. That's a nice furnace. A hot furnace, and there's a bank. With a polling booth and everything else too. Okay. Oh, this guy's so irritating, man. Thank you. I'm trying to concentrate on delivering content to my audience. So hard. It doesn't look healthy. Okay. Broken door. That's a door. Looks like a table. For a moment there. Bag deposit. Tree plant. Doesn't look healthy. Ghost captain, huh? A ghost ship captain. Do you want to go to Dragon Tooth Island? It's the most pleasant place on Mortania and to the east. If I pay 500, can I get unlimited trips? Alright, so that's a lot of tokens, man. Calm down, man. Why do you still have ships? I mean, you're dead, right? We have ships here because we still need to trade in Potassium. Every trader comes here to worship the active fungus. So that the power doesn't run out. So without traders to worship the temple, you're history, right? Aye, matey. And I guess once they die for real, they're stuck here for the rest of their lives. I don't think whoever owns this will be happy if I did this. Okay. So same thing here. This is just another cruise ship here. And more ghostly persons. Another ghost captain. Where do you sail to? At the moment, nowhere. The mini active fungus that powers the ghost ship is in major need of repair and goes nowhere. Huh. Alright, that makes sense. So they actually use this to power their ships here. So that's actually a nice screenshot to have. Just go to the edge of this kind of tunnel here, the edge of this area, with the active fungus to the side here. Alright, I think that's everyone that I can talk to right now. Oh look, look at that, the mini active fungus, small active fungus here. Alright, take pity on me, please. Eternity stretches before me, and I'm helpless in its grasp. Okay, well, calm down. What's the matter, Shakespeare? I'm sorry. I'm just wailing out loud. I didn't mean to scare you. It takes more than a ghost to scare me. What's wrong with you? Do you know the history of our town? Yes, I do. I saw it from the bar person. Would you help us obtain our release into the next world? Okay. What do you need me to do? Necrophilus will not listen to those who are dead. He may rethink if you talk to someone who is mortal. If he declines, then come back to me and we'll find another solution. Alright, so the path of peace here hopefully works out. Otherwise, the path of pain may be needed for this guy, huh? Now, I need to speak to you on behalf of Veronia. You dare speak that name in my place? She wants to pat. Silence! I will incinerate you from flesh to bones. But she... Get out of my sight, you mortal. Insolence. Okay. Clearly a worshipper of a Zamrock here. What's going on? There we are. Oh, dang it. I used that. Dang it. I used more than I should have. More than I can. Alright. Here we are. Veronia here. Alright, peace does not work, he wants war instead. His spirit is a thing of fire and wrath. Huh. You spoke of another way to do this. There is a small chance. During the construction of this active fungus tower, one of his disciples spoke out against him. It is such a long time ago. I cannot remember her name, although I know her as a friend. She fled before the active fungus took control of us, but being a disciple of Necrophilus, she would have been privy to many of his dark secrets. She probably knows how to deal with them. Do you know where she is? If this was such a long time ago, wouldn't she be dead already? She was a friend of mine. Had she died, I would have felt her spirit pass into the next world. Really now. So there's like a ghostly spirit dimension you like get in touch with, I guess. Awareness, consciousness. Do you know where the woman is? Probably in a small shack to the land built by the unholy soil of Mauritania. I can sense the sea very close, and also there's a castle to the east and west. Huh. So she's talking about the old crane here, the old uh um crone here, who is between the castle of Frankenstein and also the castle of the Slayer Tower. Slayer Tower, yeah. So let's go see her and hear her thoughts on this. Alright, alright, uh, Crone. Necrovarius here. Do you know how to handle her? I'm so old and my memory goes only so far back. Is there anything I can do to refresh your memory? Perhaps a nice trip to Verak and for a lovely massage. Yes, a nice cup of nettle tea will do. Where can I find nettles? I believe they grow in a haunted forest. Nettle tea here. Huh. Yes. So nettle tea is is one of those things that you have to. It's created. It is created from a non-tradable item to have any nettle here. Yeah, I do. Look at that. Thank God. All right, thank God. I definitely do have one here, and I think this is good to go already. Yeah, it's definitely good to go. Okay. So that's very nice actually. Um, yeah. So let me buy more Frankenstein tabor tablets, and then I shall run back to the old crone. All right. Here is your netto tea. I vaguely remember I also needed a bucket of milk or something because she wants the milk to because she used to drink the nettle tea with milk or something back then, and that helps her jog her memory better or something like that. All right, let's see if it works here. Hot cup. There you go. No, yeah. I figured as much. But it has to be in my special cup. I only ever drink out of that. Now I can have a special cup. There you go. So I have to porcelain cup. How can you afford such things, such nice things in this drenched place? Alright, here's your cup of tea. Yeah, I knew it. I knew she was gonna pull one over me. There we are. There you are. Here's a lovely cup of nettle tea in your special cup. Oh, it still needs milk. I only drink tea with milk, I'm afraid. I knew it. And there we are. Alrighty. Round number 3 here. Milky nettle tea here. There you go. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Alright, as she drinks the milky tea, she glows from her eyes and she remembers, yes, I was a disciple of the Necrovarius. I knew, I knew, I came from Veronia. She needs your help. Veronia, that sounds familiar. Yes, she was a great friend. It's been so many years since we last spoke. Is she okay? She's a ghost now, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, they're all pretty dead, pretty much. Even Veronica. I should have done something to stop what was happening. Instead, I ran away. She and many others are now want to pass into the next life. However, Necrovirus will not let them. How can we stop him? There might be one way. Do you have a thing called a Ghost Amulet? Yep, well, I'm wearing one right now. That's a stroke of luck. There is an enchantment I can perform on such an amulet to keep the power of command over ghosts. It only works once, but it can definitely allow you to command Necrovarius to let the ghost pass forward. Okay, what do I need to do to get this enchanted? Necrovarius had a magical robe for which he must have no more use for. Only these robes had the power to perform an enchantment. Okay. All of his rituals came from a book written by an ancient sorcerer from the east called Hirikanto. Bring me the strange book. I cannot read the strange letters of the Eastern land. I will need something to help me translate the book. You are doing so much for me. Not really. Is there anything else I can do for you? I have lived here on my own for many years. I am very self-dependent. When I left Potassium, I took my son with me. He grew up to be a fine boy that loves the sea. When he was 12 years old, he ran away from some pirates to be a cabin boy. I never saw him again. That's the second sad story I've heard today. If you ever see him, please give him this and tell me his mother still loves him. This is for a different quest. What is this boat? This is a boat he made himself. It is a model of the very ship in which he sailed away. The paint has peeled off and he lost his flag. I could never throw it away though. I will find him and pass him on. This is for a different quest here. Let's leave that alone. It's for a different quest. Alright, and that's pretty much what it is. Okay, so this is for a different quest. I'll probably put this in the bank. I have no use for any of these other things here. Actually, a cup of tea could be nice here. Cup of tea. Nothing like a cup of tea. Alright, so let us find the book and also the robes. Actually, this is the boat that the sun is actually on top of right now. Yeah, so this is the actual boat that you need to find right by the coast here, and that's actually the sun there as well. You know what? Let me not confuse myself, or are you by taking this side quest right now? We have to go to that guy anyway later on. But for now, let's just ignore him until I have to actually do that. So Necrovarius robes, you remember, is on the second floor here because he died. That is his tomb, his coffin. So somehow I need to gain access to this. Can I pickpocket ghosts? Probably not. Hey, buddy, can you disappear or help me open the door? What is it you're doing in there? Curious. The coffin of our glorious master, Necrophilus, none can enter. So obviously hard. It's unfathomable how a strong adventurer like me, who has slain dragons, still cannot open doors without needing keys. Alright. Wheels have been set in motion. Your time is up, buddy. Oh goody, I can't wait. You heard me, your time is up, fear me. Alright, so let me put this boat away, and also I need a I also need a spade to do something down the line. Spade here. Glorious spade, spade of unity. The spade that heals affection. It's a spade that heals a lost soul's affection. Alrighty, here we are. Alright. Do you know how to find a book of Horicanto? Nobody knows what happened to the book. It was stolen when our port was raided by pirates many years ago and never seen since. That's great. Do you know the robes of Necrobarus? I imagine they're still worn by his mortal body inside a coffin in a temple. But how I do this though? I need something to translate the book. I don't know. You can try asking some of these traders from the east that can help you out. Wait, you have reached your utility for me. Let me talk to other people. Go teach a pirate. Perhaps he knows. Mumble, mumble, mumble. What's the problem? Oh, this is for a different quest. Okay, Ghost in here there. Ghost Villager. Robin. See the same thing here. What else do you need? Yeah, I already did that for the guy, so it's not gonna happen, man. Sorry. Oh my god, I do not want to open the. Dang it, man. There's no way. Oh, you know what? I actually know. Like, I guess I do need to do this. Like, yeah. I guess I do need to do that. Well. All right. Well, I guess this is the quest. Yeah, I need to do this. If I remember correctly, I had to I had to get a bunch of dies here. And then just pull out the Wikipedia. So sorry, this is as far as I got on my own. For what it is. Sorry, so that was that. Okay. Alright, so needle thread. Alright, so the first thing we can do is actually fix the boat up though. Alright, so I guess we have to do this. So let's go here. Fix this boat up here. Alright, take this boat out. We actually need to do this right now. So I need needle, thread, and knife. Knife right here. And then the needle and thread. Maybe a few of those. You never know. And that fixes this boat up there. Some silk. Dang it, dude. And also some silk there. Oh, I don't have the stuff for it, do I? You need some silk to replace the flag, something to sew it to the boat, and something to cut the flag to the right size. You also need a bunch of dyes as well. Yeah, you also need to get a bunch of dyes here. All right, good to go. Good to go. 3 colors of dye. Yeah. So regardless, I have to go back to Varrock anyway, and buy a bunch of things for his quest. Alright, now we're back. I loaded up on a bunch of things. The silk, the needle, the thread, everything else. Three different types of dye with multiple different copies in case I have to do something. So we have to repair this using our stuff there, and then that's pretty much good to go. So the flag is white. So the color of this boat is white right now across the board. So we have to color it in appropriately, and it's as the old crone says, it's exactly the same as the boat that the sun used to journey in. So this is the boat that he is in, which means the color it should be the same. The color of the flag here. I think this is I should not do this right now actually, but because I have to talk to the old man first, right? This is comes out later than it should. Yeah, see, because this is not the right drop here. The right drop will be the actual piece of the puzzle. So I have to. We kill this thing later on. So here, let's walk around. See his boat. Explore this place while I'm out of here. That's actually Whoop! I saw something. It's probably a ladder, honestly. I probably saw a ladder or something. Anyway, so yeah, I found a ladder. That is a chest over there, and to actually open a chest, I need this guy's help. The old man, a quickie old man, power captain. Seen better days. Okay, captain's table. The power captain ignores you and continues to stare lifelessly, as he has been clearly dead for some time now. So that's not gonna work out. Okay. Not so good for sitting on. What is your name, child? He's way older than me. And remember, everyone around here just calls me boy. It's kind of sad. You're the cabin boy. Yes, I'm proud of that. Alright. Can I have a key to your chest? Hang on, let me ask the captain. Oh, he's dead. The captain says no. Is this your toy boat? No, I made a boat a long time ago, but the colors were different. So which means we have to figure out what the colors are. So this is high speed weather here. So the idea here is to check the mask here when the wind is very low. High above the mask is a tattered flag here, and then using that you can figure out what the actual thing is. So wait for this to be low. Check it. See, you see a tattered flag flow in the wind. The skull emblem is colored yellow. So now you can use this on his boat here. The skull is yellow, so we know that to be yellow. Then just try again. So the skull is yellow, okay. The skull emblem is yellow, that's good. You see the tattered wind blowing, and then the top half of the flag is colored blue. So the top half of the flag is colored blue, top half is blue. Then you just wait for it to go away again, and then okay. One more go. Alright, come on. Top half is you. One more go. Alright, so the wind is howling so hard you cannot make any details. So it's too high, too high. And then one more. I think this is random. I think this is also randomized too. So it's not the same thing for each player. You have to check it yourself. The bottom half is colored red, so that's pretty easy. The bottom half is colored red. So sometimes you may get a mixed color like orange. In which case you need to make it yourself. For example, using red and yellow gives you orange, and then you use the orange dye on the actual boat itself. Model toy. So that lag goes nowhere. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, so I have to go find this dude here. It's right there. He is. Is this your toy boat now, sir? Oh my god, it is! How do you find out? Your mother gave it to me to pass on to you. She still lives? She's alive? Yes. She was shack west of here. After all these years. Can I please have the key now? Yeah. Let me ask the captain. Yeah, go ahead. Chest key here. Oh, I think this is the key to the chest all the way over there. Actually no, this key is a key to the kind of a lobster monster. I wonder what's inside. Same here, man. Who puts a chest all the way out there for? What a prick, you know. So I don't really need any of these anymore. I'll probably just keep them inside my bank, so I have them in store for future quests. All right, is it an Armadillo God Sword? Armadillo God Sword. Piece of a map. Hmm. I guess that was the point of that there. All right, so a section of some kind of map there. All right, so let's go back to the main boat, and then we'll head downstairs to talk to kill the lobster now. And now the lobster should drop the next item that we need to actually do something about. Oops, I need to go back down here. Alright, so yeah, so once you do that, you have to kill. You have to now use the key to open the chest here. And when you try to search it, you get yourself the actual map piece. I already killed I already killed the lobster, so I can skip that part now. However, you may have to kill the lobster. So that's the use of the key there. Mm-hmm. Once you do that, okay. Okay. Actually, hold on. Oh, actually, this key is supposed to be used inside the actual chest by the captain. So I have to go back here and yeah, go back here and then use this chest key on the chest by the captain himself. So actually, you have to use it manually use it like this to open it up. Maybe get yourself the final map here. You would combine everything. Boop, you get yourself the treasure map here, and that helps you move on to the next part here. All right, and then the next part, you have to go to Tooth Island, which means you have to talk to the actual person in charge of the boat for that. Which who asked us to pay him like 30 something ectoplasm tokens. Very expensive. Let me go over here. So go to the ghost cabin here. Go to that tower. Oh, actually, Akram Harkham. Who is this? He sells a boat rack, huh? It's supposed for different parties in it, yeah. It's nice to see a human here. My name is Akram. I trade here across many seas. You come from the land of the east, huh? Do you have anything? Do you have? Can you help me translate a book in your language? Yeah, a translation manual. Okay. How much do you want for it? The book is not for sale. However, you can do something for me. I'm a big fan of Robin, the person there. Please give me an autograph, sign or something. Hmm. Okay, I'll get you your bow signed by none other than the Robin himself. And we go over here. Okay, so now we go to Daggertooth Island. Alright, so this is Statue of Sarah Doman here. It's in the middle of nowhere. There is Zamrock over there. Alright, anyway. Evergreen tree plant here. Alright. So this is the island that we have to be on beyond Daggertooth Island, which lines up with the map here. Daggertooth Island, yeah. Let me just quickly kind of move around here and see what I can find, or I guess glass, clean over. Alright, a small bushy plants. Alright, that's that. Nothing else here? Nope, nothing else here. So the treasure is like somewhere here somewhere. So you can like this is somewhere like here. From here, you follow the steps, and then you eventually find where the treasure is. So it's like somewhere here, somewhere. There we go. Yeah, the book of Horcatio, buried into the middle of nowhere. All right, let's go back here. That's all. It's all I have to do. And that costs us. That costs 30 active tokens. Jesus Christ. All right, and then we're almost at the end of this road here. Open this door. And then we're gonna talk to Robin. Will you sign this oak log for me? I'll do autographs. While you're here, why don't we play a game of a rune draw for 25 gold pieces? How do you play rune draw? You just draw a rune out of the bag, completely random. If a player draws a death rune, then you lose the game entirely. Each rune has a different point to it, a different score. Whoever has the most score at the end of the draw wins. Okay. All right, let's do it. Draw. So it's pretty much you win. It's kind of random. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All right, 25 gold coins. Another game, man. Double down, and then they'll pay you. Okay. Very safe, man. Alright, so he has a much better score than me, so I definitely want to draw here, yeah. Oh, I had to draw. And I win again, okay. 50 gold coins. No. One more game. What do you lose? Okay, if I lose again, then we'll come up with a deal, okay. Your call, man. 6. Ah, look at that, and then you lose. 75 gold coins. Another game. What do you lose? Okay. I guess yeah. Just keep playing until eventually you bankrupt the guy, and you kind of force him to yield to you. I can hold. The safest thing to do is hold. Okay. Oh, and then you lose. Oh dang it, dude. I guess not. Oh, I guess hold is like pause entirely. So let's keep going. So I mean, the best strategy is just to click draw. That's what it is. Yeah. Just keep drawing here. Otherwise, you may lose. All right, dude. 100 gold coins now. You lost me. Oh, please don't do that. They would suck the life out of me for my bones. How about you sign this longbow for me instead? Yes, anything. There you go. So, are you still here? Do you want to play another game? No. Not with you. You may be Robin the Great in terms of bowsmanship. However, you suck at gambling. Alright, you're a terrible gambler here. Alright, here's a bow. Yes, enjoy. And then it gives you the translation book. You already use it. This doesn't work. Okay. Alright, so that's 2 items down. That's pretty good. The only thing left is the robe. The robe for the person here. The robes, okay. Let me put into my bank these things here, because I don't need them anymore. Put that by there. Alright, not there. Put it right there, and then get myself 2 more of those. Okay. Alright, so we have to go back to the inn and ask him for some bed linens here. Because we're going to actually participate in the political atmosphere here. What do you want more to? Whoops, wrong guy. Hello there. Can I have do you have hold on. Do you have any jobs for me I can do? Here we are. Yes, I'll be delighted. There is a bed sheet. Be careful. And so now instead of giving him the best sheet, we're going to use a bucket of slime that I found in my bank. You can also get yourself another one by scooping out the ectoplasm underneath the temple. This. Oops. No. Oh well. So this obviously doesn't work. Well, this is not a ghost at all. Yeah. It's a bed sheet. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing, mortal? Cold or something? Are you crazy? Yep, I am. Let's put it here. And so now, when I wear this bed sheet here, when I wear this bed sheet covered in ectoplasm, and when I wear this, woo, woo, woo. I'm sorry, I don't speak those. Alright, so anyway, so now we're back here to talk to Gravinius here. Alright. Will you join my protest? After hearing Veronia's story, yes. Excellent, I need 10 signatures. So just go around talking to people here until eventually you get 10 signatures. Will you please sign this? Alright, so some people say yes, some people say no. Some people try to extort you. Just walk the other direction. Do something and just no. Until you eventually have enough people here. Try to like move around and not talk to the same person twice in a row. See, now that's one, and then you just continue like that. There we go, 10 signatures. I trapped these two into a dialogue loop, so they couldn't move away from me. It's actually a nice kind of screenshot too. Kind of like yeah. And eventually he'll say something in the background here. A bit more, yeah, that's a nice place to do a screenshot. Let me just wait for him to say something. Power to the ghost, and maybe one more different the guy just walked straight through me. He goes, he's a ghost. Oh. Alright, and then one more go. Okay, fine, it's fine. Alright, buddy, here you go. Alright, now give this to Necrovarius. Alright. While still wearing my stuff here. Alright, here we are. Okay, Necrovarius. 10 signatures. A petition. Continue, mortal. It says that the citizens want to have the right to pass over. I see. So you do what they say? Oh yes. In the next life, not this one. Get out before I burn you to ashes. And in his rage, he drops a key, a bone key. Well, so he turned the petition to ashes. Yeah, as you said. It matters not it matters not. I will find a way to set them free. Yeah, since that's that, a heap of ashes, and that will allow us to get the last ingredients, the last thing here. What are you doing here, man? Curious. Alright, let me enter. So you say. You did a terrible job too. Yeah, search Colin to get his robes here. Oh, that's kind of gross. Well, I guess I've done worse things than rob somebody's grave in this game. The robes of the Necrovarius, and I think that's everything that I need, right? Yeah, that's everything that I need to do. Alright, so let's go back to the old crone. I'm here about Necrovarius. I have something for you. The Rose of Necrovarius, the Book of Horcanto, and also the translation manual. Well done! Here is the enchanted Woolly Woolly Woolly, and the enchants into a green glowing ghostly amulet. And then the next thing, the only thing I have to do is talk to Necrovarius. Let me actually stop by Veronica, and then I'll head to Necrovarius. How's it going? I have it. The enchanted ghost amulet. I shall use it to command Necrovarius. Thank you, kind adventurer. Let's also talk to Gravitius as well before I do this. See what else he says. How you presented the petition to Necrovarius? He burned it. That's exactly what I thought we'd do. Well, if you knew that, then why do you waste your time doing this then? Nah, it never hurts to get involved in politics. Actually, it does. No different than butting into somebody else's business, you know. You have to know what you're doing. Yeah, let's go on. What was the cycle here? What is this? Okay. You dare face me again? You must be truly insane. No, Necrophorus, I'm not insane. You are. With the power of this enchanted ghost amulet, I shall put an end to your reign of terror in its place. You will do what I say to you. Do a chicken impression. I think, yeah, this is the one-time use. So if you use it wrongly, you probably have to redo the whole thing again. Let me not do this. No. Letting go is passing to the next world. Alright. I will carry on. Any, yes, those who wish to do so, almost there, passing to the next world. Yay. And told you I'd defeat you, Necrovarius. My advice for you is to pass on to the next world yourself as well, along with everyone else. I shall fry you for what you've done to me. Quiet, evil priest! If you try anything else, I'll command you again. Please, no, I'll do whatever you say. Sir. Yes. Your time is up, buddy. Why are you still protesting? I have commanded Necrovarius to stop. You're free. There's always a need for a healthy interest in politics. See yourself, man. Become a tourist attraction. Alright, thank you. Happy to help. Take this as a gift for us and I'll get you the ecto If you ever want to fast travel back here, just empty it on the floor and then the vial will instantly replenish. Remember, thank you. And also, you have free access into this place here. Free access into this location. So when you empty this into the floor, it automatically fills up like that. Alright, so same thing here. What is this strange fountain? Okay, same thing here. You have done that was a great service. So no more ecto tokens needed to actually get inside and outside. This cold wind blows right through you, doesn't it? What do you want, mortal? Alright, so I think that's all that who I can talk to anyway. And maybe the innkeeper here has something else to say. Hello there. Welcome, friend. I think it's basically it, yeah. Alright, so that's the end of that quest. Not too bad. The hand in the sand here. What's the next one? Yeah, Neil. Yeah, Neil is also a hard place to get to. These are hard places to reach, yeah. The ghost, you know, I understand you all because I took off my ghost peak amulet here. I took that off. That's why the ghost cannot understand me. Oops! Shoot, wrong place here. Alright, and I guess I might as well throw those aside, and also this as well, add the token as well. I definitely need some of that. The closest thing to Yanil is probably the Ardune tablets. So let's try that there. I don't think I need any of those, and pretty much those are good to go. And I don't think I need anything else. Probably glory. Besides the glory, there's nothing else I need. And the hand in the sand is gonna be in Bert. Okay, it's a pretty short quest, if I remember. Very short quest, nothing too crazy. Alright, so let's go to Yanil here. The closest thing that probably does the trick here is Nightmare Zone here. That's probably what does the trick. Yeah, it's the closest thing that gets you to the hand in the sand starting quest. We're making a name for ourselves on an adventure. So many people now know us. Let me just check that. Do I have any points here? I don't remember I do. Oh, I do have a few points. Yeah, that's fine. See you there. So many people like know us as the adventurer now. So we're making a lot of progress creating a name for ourselves. So let's talk to Bert to start this quest here. Should be very straightforward quest. Nothing too crazy here. Alright, over here. Bert. Alright, Bert here. Yeah, Bert. Alright, Bert here. Bert seems to be covered head and toe in sands. I don't know what I'll do, man. I'll lose my job. What's wrong? Well, I was working over there and then I found a hand buried in the sand. Why haven't you told the authorities? Oh, you found a hand in the sand. That's nice for you. Alright, so why haven't you told why you told anyone? Because I'll lose my job, man. And also the captain, the guard captain is a drunkard who never leave me. He'll probably just blame me. He'll probably blame me for it. Alright, let me have a look. Thank you. Sandy hand. A severed hand covered with sand. Could be a nice poetry rhyme or something. Guard captain. Alright, I need help with this. Need beer. Need beer. You need beer. What's on the menu? I think he wants a dragon bitter. That's what it is. 2 coins. Dragon bitter. Need beer. Dragon bitter. Because that's the same thing he does. Just bring me Yes, I hate that stuff. Bring me the good one, the good beer, to not that one. What's on the menu? Greensman's Ale. Alright, 10 coins. Yeah, it's probably what he wants. This ale here. Not that one either. Beer, just regular beer, I guess. If there's too many beers, man, you have to be specific about what you want. Otherwise, how I know? A pint of beer. Have a super day. Alright. Here's some beer. Alright, what do you want to know? I came to report on Bert's behalf. With his hand in his head. Lucky for him. He can get more work done then. But who does this hand belong to? He drops into the beer. I don't know. Whoops, sorry. Probably some wizard or something. Alright, I'll talk to them then. So he soaked the hand. Beer soaked hand. It's pretty disgusting, actually. This guy is terrible at his job. Alright, so I gotta go talk to the guy. Just talk to Bert here a little bit. Hi, Bert. Alright, yep. Talk to the wizards. Alright. Okay, not a moment too soon, alright. I'll talk to the wizard here. Sarvistic Ray probably know who it is. Because he's the head wizard for this area. He must know everybody here. Alright. Got this guy. If you can't go inside, you can ring the bell outside. I have a pretty high magic level. And I think you need a level of 66 or something to actually enter inside the guild. What are you doing, man? I need help. Who is this hand? Is it one of your wizards? A wizard? Why would somebody kill a wizard? That's silly. I don't know, man. Let me see that hand. Oh yes, this is definitely Clarence's. Do you know who did this? Not at the moment. Ask Bert about his schedule. Bert has been working very long hours. Yeah. Perhaps something has changed that involved Clarence. How about it? All right, so tell me about your job, man. I work for Sand here. Here's a copy. Here's a copy of my of my of my uh quota. So work hours. Yeah. So this guy works 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that's 14 hours a day. Barely any time to sleep. All right. Not yet. Don't lose your head over it. Pun intended. Because because one of your students is dead. Anyway, let's go over here and then we'll talk to Captain Barnaby. Let's go to Brithaven. Let's go to Brithaven here, and then we have to find out where his employer is. Somewhere in Brithaven is this guy's boss here. Go find him. Probably that building, if I remember correctly. Bert's note. Okay. A thief here. What are you doing here, man? Huh. That's what I thought. You should have done that, huh? Waste paper bin, bucket of things, sources paper. And you find a different quota here. This is Sandy's rota. So the original schedule for Bert was 9 to 6 p.m. So that's pretty reasonable. Except for like one day. Except for week number 6. Week number 6 is changed the schedule. So there's definitely some shady stuff here. All right, pickpockets out of here. You find nothing. You find nothing other than sand. Huh. You really have the quota. Perhaps you take both quota back to Bert here. So I guess I skip the dialogue option or something. Show Bert the hours that has changed. Okay, so let's run back to Bert. Alright, so I actually remembered that I needed a sand, so I went back and picked a bunch of stuff outside his bucket. Yeah, I thought I thought I needed a bucket or something, but apparently not. Alright, so now that I have this, so after you find a rota and you talk to him, try to talk to him, and your character tells you to go back to Bert, pickpocket him then, and then you get yourself a sand. You need this down the line for a truth serum, if I remember correctly, a truth potion. So take it with you. Bert, they changed your work rotation, really? I remember that. Look. Whoa, that's probably some wizardry work right there. Alright, Tobias, let's just solve this problem, man. This guy is messing with me here. I found this magic scroll. Perhaps it has something to do with it. The scroll glows with inner light. Alright, so we're starting to see signs of deception here. Alright. Here we are. Did he kill Clarence? No, he doesn't remember changing his hours and his rota, and compared to his original. The boss has a different schedule. Also, the scroll appeared when they changed. He gave it to me. I recognize that scroll. It's used to mind alter somebody. Did you speak this to the Sandy guy? Perhaps he has a hand in this. He has a hand in this. Lots of different puns here. I took a look around his office. I don't know about a hand in it. I don't think he has both hands and feet and his head inside of this. Even more suspicious, Take this magical scrying orb and get some truth serum from Betty in Port's room. She owes me a favor. Just tell her I sent you if she complains. Then you will be equipped to ask Sandy a few questions. Oh, Clarence, I will find your murderer. Clarence, my boy, we shall redeem you. Redeem your death. Okay. Nothing interesting happens, so I had to go to Port's room. Oh, and then talk to Betty. To Betty. And then she gives me a truth potion. There's actually there's a lot of truth potions. The truth potion appears in many quests. For example, in Edgar's Ruse and a bunch of other quests. Um, it would be nice to just buy this. I guess as a standalone item to use on any NPCs. Anyway, there's Betty here. Betty the Great. Hand in the sand here. I need a truth serum. Okay, she wants an empty potion. Oh, aha! There you are. The empty vial. Alright. There's one. That's good. I need to make a rose tinted lens. Pink dye can be made from red berries in his bottle. To make red berry juice, just add white berries. Just use it on a bullseye then. So red berry, white berry. Red berry juice, and then I need some red berries juice in this. How do I get some red berry juice? Oh, the shop here I think sells it actually. The fishing shop here. No, not the fishing shop. The food store down here sells it. Yeah. If I remember correctly, there's a food store here that sells some red berries. Here, yeah, look at that, red berries. Nice. And just use it this. Alright, so that gives us a red berry juice here. So now I need some I need to craft a bullseye's land. I also need some white berries as well, don't I? Yeah. So regardless of this, I have to go back to the Great Exchange to get these items. And now I'm back. I have my white berry to add to the red berry juice. That gives it a pink dye. Also the lantern lens. Not a bullseye lens, but the lantern lens is what you need. Use on that. That gives you a rose tinted lens. And then you just put it on a counter, I think, yeah. I need to be standing out in the doorway, put it in a counter, and then that kind of turns into a truth serum right there. Boom. Alright. What about this sand from the pocket? So we have a personal possession to tater this truth serum too. There we are. And then just put this into his tea or coffee to get him talking. Did it work? I haven't tried yet. Put it into his bathing. So. Well, this maybe drop off. I see. I'll remember to dilute it then. So it's probably too strong and may have severe negative repercussions. Is what she's trying to say to me. Well, if there are negative repercussions, then the guy probably deserves it anyway. For what he has done to Bert. Alright, so put this into his coffee. There we go. Speaking of coffee, let me take a sip of mine. My coffee right here. Coffee is black gold. Black oil gold. Hey, buddy. I know you won't speak to me, so we'll just do this the hard way. I need to distract him. I don't talk to you. Leave me alone. Hmm. There's a herd of giant mutant herring dropping from the sky, but the pygmy shrews have eaten all the sand. Whoa, I must see that, man. Yeah, you do that, man. You do that. Yeah, right. Now is your chance. You need to activate the magical scrying orb to record this conversation. Activate. Alrighty. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to answer me truthfully. Okay. Why is Bert's rota different from the original? I changed it. Why doesn't Bert remember the change in his hours? Because I bribed a wizard to put a spell onto him so that he would believe everything I say. Why? So I can make him work longer without paying him more. What happened to the wizard? I killed him. I wouldn't pay him either. I put his body in the next load of sand. I have enough evidence to arrest you now. I think you are way up in your neck, man. Just pay people. It's very appropriate because you want them to pay you as well in terms of a good labor. Alright, so I don't have time to talk to you. Go away. You're busted, man. You have plenty of time. You have all the time in the world. Alright, so I guess that's that, huh? So sadistic rave in Yanil. I'm actually going to stop by Betty. Hello again. Come back and tell me what happened when all the fuss is over. Okay, so we still have to finish the job there. And now that my cooldown timer has stopped, I can actually go back using this Nightmare Zone group teleport. And then we'll kind of wrap things up there, and then we'll go back to Betty. I guess also Bert as well. You know, just check out that area. Alright, sadistic rave here. Raves. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's to examine somebody else who plays the minigame. Alright, let's go inside. Sadistic rave. Actually, if I talk to Bert, maybe he has a new dialogue option for me. There's only three different NPCs pretty much for this class, so I might as well just explore all the various different things. You never know if you find new dialogue. I'll let you know when everything's over. Okay, so it's same thing as Betty. All right, let's go back here and talk to this guy. Sadistic wave. All right, what happened, man? Here, and enjoy the YouTube video that I recorded using your orb. We'll teach this guy a lesson. Please bring me 5 sand, 5 earth runes, which I have, and also a bucket of sand, which I also have right there. Why? No question me, just do it. Alright, here you go, man. Here you go. Watch and learn. These foul morons. This sandy person will definitely be taught a lesson. The wizard chance and your attention is taken elsewhere. My son, my lovely son, fill it up with that. Boom. So now he has unlimited sand per day. The sand there, it fills itself magically now. No more work for Bert. We must find the rest of players. I sent some wizard to check the sand pits. Would you mind checking the Entrana sand pits? Oh, Entrana, huh? I guess so. Why not? Yeah. So Entrana means I have to deposit my stuff here, and then yeah, deposit my gear before I can actually enter into Entrana. So do that, and then we'll do 2 more energy potions so I can run around here. And let's go to Entrana here. Dude, I probably need a spade, don't I, to dig out the bodies or something. Yeah, let's do that. I probably need a spade, with my guess. And then we'll go with using this teleportation. Alright, let's go over here. Okay. Oh well. A murder mystery. This time involving a wizard. Now, how did a businessman kill a apprentice wizard? Is a question. How do you do that? You think the wizard would be pretty strong to fend for himself, but apparently that's not the case with this one. So, let me exit there. And there's the sand right there. Let me use a bucket on this. That's probably need to do. Making glass. Okay, so what do I do? Nothing interesting happens. We're emptying the bucket here. Do I just keep doing this? No, that's not the answer. Definitely not the answer to the question there. Oh, talk to Magian by the pit here. Okay. Hello there. Greetings, Tobias. How do you know my name? I like to know things. Okay, so I've been sent by the Wizard Guild to find body parts here. Sorry. Yeah, I found the most crazy thing in a sandpit. A head. Please have it happen. So I take it back to the appropriate person. Wizard's head. Decapitated, covered in sand. Oh, it's kind of pretty disgusting, actually. Yeah. And I think that's all that I need to know here. Yeah, return to Sabistic Rave in your nail. I see you still have the head. Take it back to the Wizards Guild, man. Get it out of here, dude. Alright, so let's go back to the Wizards Guild. Alright, sorry. I found a head here. Clarence! Dang, I'm sorry, Clarence. We shall bury him properly. I have sent word to Rest Sandy. No one shall ever see him again. Thank you for your help. Huh. Talk to Sabistic Rave here. And I think you also have access to the weapon store here after you do a quest. Yeah, you can definitely buy a full Mystic here. Full Mystic set and do a bunch of other things. Buy runes, a bunch of other things, yeah. So that's now a shop for you to explore. Is there more? More shops here? You can now use their shop here. Wizard. Nothing else here. There's also a kind of store at the bottom there. Some kind of basement area. Professor Emberwood basement area inside. You can also use as a trading facility now to test your magical skills. Alright, well let's talk to Bert and then we'll talk to Port and then I'll check on Sandy's office and also talk to Betty and then we'll call it a day. The Bert here. Good news, Bert. You're always a kind stranger. They arrested Sandy for the murder, and now the pit magically fills itself up, so you don't have to work anymore. You're set for life, man. Me job. It cost me a job. No, don't worry. The wizards will pay you a large amount, so you can retire. Oh well, thank you. I love being in the sand. Enjoy, buddy. And if you need more sand, just come by my place. So that's once per day, you may ask Bert to help you carry 84 buckets of sand to your bank. Just talk to him. One bucket of sand is 16 GP, so that's like almost 1,000 GP per day or something. Yeah. So if I were to use this here, sand pit, very sandy, fills the bucket. Yeah. So that's that. There's nothing else there for me. And let's go to Sandy's office here. And then we'll talk to Betty, and then I'll have one charge left in my Amber Glory to go to Ezreal, and then we'll stop at the GG, the Grand Exchange here. All right. Yeah, that's pretty messed up, you know. Like just pay your people. Like happy people do happier things. It's not in your benefit to cheat people, you know. Success builds upon the alliance of others, the allegiance of others. All right, let's see here. Sand. Sand. Yeah, this guy's definitely gone. Uh-huh. In jail or something, would be my guess. And let's go to Drader Village, and then we'll have one charge left inside my thing here. Alright. Oh well, yeah. Another dose of those Gatorade juice. Gatorade. And okay. Let me go over here. Dun 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 dun. That's probably the most catchy tune in the entire game. Everyone knows it. Alright, so can I see your wares? I managed to decipher those notes. What was that for? So oh yeah, so this is from the ethically acquired antiquities antiquities quest. He was trying to use the runes for Varrock, I say. Can I buy more pig dye? Of course, 20 per bottle. Might as well buy some here. Probably need some down the line anyway. Alright. See what else can she do for me. Yeah, she wants to know, but it was too late to know. So I don't understand what her motives were behind that line of thinking. Might as well buy 4 of these while I'm here. More pink dye here. I think this is also untradeable too. Yeah, this is completely untradeable. You cannot trade this to anybody, so you are kind of stuck with this. You have to make it yourself, pretty much, or buy from her. All right, folks, we're almost at the end here. Once I get to once I get to the GE, I will sign off here. Alright, we have made great strides. Only 75 more quests to go through there. Not counting the mini quest too. Yeah, for some reason the mini quest doesn't count as part of the number there. Don't really know why. And put the bucket of sand. The vial, I'll put it to here. So as a bucket right there. And then I'll also get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And also a glory, and here we go. So we are decked out for the next adventure. Actually, let's put away the cape here. And also helmets. Too many things to keep track of. Alrighty, have a good day, folks.